Hi guys! So today's video is going to be my quarterly goals video, which I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with these videos and have seen them, but just in case you haven't, this is basically where I'm going to go over the last 3 months, the goals I had for myself, how well I did with them, and then I'll let you guys know what my goals are for the upcoming 3 months. My goal with my goals is to complete at least half of them. If I do, I consider it a yay, and if I don't, then I suck. That being said, I actually failed my first goal from last quarter, which was to be more active on Goodreads. I decided back a few months ago that I should do more book reviews, like formal book reviews on websites like Goodreads and Amazon and stuff, because I know how important reviews are for authors, but I just am not particularly comfortable rating books. A lot of times I'll look at comment sections after I've watched a video about books someone didn't like, and so many people will say, "Thank you so much for telling me about how much you hated this. Now I know not to read it." That sucks. That sucks a lot, because maybe these people really do genuinely think that their reading and your reading line up and that your tastes are really similar, but it just bums me out to see so many people convinced after hearing someone say they weren't a big fan of a book, and now they're not going to even give it a chance. So yes, while there were some books I read in the past few months that I could have reviewed, I just don't like the idea of, giving a book a 3-star, which might seem somewhat generous to one person, but maybe to another that seems like, oh, so that's not a very good book. I also don't like comparing books to each other. If there was one book I really enjoyed, but it was fun and easygoing, I feel weird comparing that to a book that was really, really serious. It's like comparing the movie Gladiator to the movie like 27 Dresses. I love both those movies, and I have probably seen both those movies an equal amount, but one is about a man whose wife and son were killed and now is forced to become a gladiator and get revenge, and another is about a girl who's always a bridesmaid. The same applies for me for books. I just don't like comparing books, so I'm sorry I've spent so much time talking about this first goal, but it was a giant fail, and I'm kind of okay with it. Moving on to the second goal I had for myself, and I promise I'm not gonna talk forever about this one, but it was to get to know more people on booktube. I would consider this one a success. I have buddy read with a few people, I've met some people and chatted with them about books, and we tag each other in videos and talk to each other and stuff. If you guys have booktube channels, I know a lot of people, especially when they're first starting, including myself, sometimes just really want to tell another booktuber, "Hey, I have a booktube channel, we should be friends." And if that's you, just let me know in the comment section down below if you have one, because sometimes you guys will comment and I'll respond, and I just don't even get a chance to check out your profile. So this is the one time that I'm basically saying, feel free in the comment section down below to be like, "Hey, check out my channel." It's annoying any other time. If you comment on someone's video and you're like, "Loved your review, look at my videos," I'm not gonna look at your videos and I'll probably delete your comment. But this is an exception. If you guys have channels, I would love to connect with you, so just let me know in the comment section below and I'll be sure to check them out. Goal number 3 was to read between 15 and 20 books, and I totally did that one. Goal number 4 was to update my author website. If you guys don't know, I'm working at writing my own book right now, and I do have a website for it, but I updated it recently, so yes, this one was a success too. Goal number 5 was to make more fantasy maps with the website called Incarnate. If you guys haven't heard of this website and you are an author or an aspiring author who wants to make maps for your world, Incarnate is an awesome, awesome website. I initially had this as a goal though because I wanted to make more maps that had to do with specific places on my giant map that I've made, but I didn't get around to it, so this one is definitely a fail. The next goal I had for myself was to draw some more of the characters from my story for the character list in the back of the book. I'm sure you guys are familiar with this in a lot of fantasy books. They have a list of characters in the back, especially if it's a kind of book that has tons and tons of characters and it's a teensy bit hard to keep track of everybody. Mine is like that. There's a lot of characters in my book, and what I've decided for the back of the book is instead of just having a list of people, I'm gonna try to be a little bit creative with it. And I have a character in the book who likes to draw, so the sketches of each of the characters are supposed to be sketches from her sketchbook. I'll show you guys my favorite one. I did show some of them in my last goals video, so if you watched that, you've probably already seen this, and I'm sorry to show it again. But this is my favorite one that I've done. I do draw them actually with like charcoal pencils, and then I take pictures of them, put them on my computer and print them out so that I don't get black smudges everywhere or end up ruining the picture. I did have intentions of drawing more than just the one I did these past few months, but I didn't, so I'm gonna count it, but I feel kind of bad counting it because I was hoping to get around to doing more. The next goal I had for myself was to try to finish all of my really hard edits for my manuscript as it is, because I am going to have it professionally edited here in the next few months. So I didn't get around to doing that, unfortunately, but it's gonna be a goal for this next quarter because I really gotta finish getting all the edits done. The next goal I have for myself was to upload at least 2 videos a week, and I did that. The last 2 goals I had were a little bit more of personal goals instead of writing and reading related, and that was to save up and finish booking everything for my Iceland trip that I'm currently on, and to be more active. I did finish doing everything for the Iceland trip. This is actually, at the time I'm filming this, it's pre-recorded, but it's the day before I leave, so I'm freaking out. As you can see, I've even like redone my bookshelves and everything. I've been just going crazy trying to get as much done as possible before I leave, but yes, I got it done. I reserved everything way ahead of time. We're all good to go tomorrow. As for the be more active goal, I started pretty well with this one. I would ride my bike to the park and read, and I'd go for walks with my husband and stuff. And then I just kept getting sick. I got sick so many times these past few months. It was really frustrating, but I'm not gonna pretend like I still get to count it, because I definitely was not all that active these past few months. In fact, I laid on the couch a lot. Tallying everything up, that means I ended up completing 6 of my 10 goals, and even if I don't consider the drawing one, because I had intended to draw more, I still completed half of my goals, so I'm going to count that as a win. I know that I've ranted for way too long about those, so now that I'm going to tell you guys about my upcoming goals, I'm going to try to go through them really fast. Upcoming goal number 1 is to draw 2 more characters. We've already covered this. I only have 2 more I want to do, so I'm going to try to get those done. Goal number 2 is to completely finish all the hard edits before I end up actually having it professionally edited. I've also already gone over this, and I'm definitely getting this one done. Goal number 3 is to start a blog. The reason I want to do this is because I don't feel like we always articulate the same way speaking as we do when we write, and so I'd like to have another means of reviewing books for people that don't care for watching videos and would rather read. Goal number 4 is once again to read between 15 and 20 books. Goal number 5 is to completely get all my money saved up for the professional edit of my manuscript, which, just like actually finishing all the hard edits for my manuscript, I'm definitely getting this done. The next goal is kind of a weird one. It's to look into cover designs for my book, and the reason it's weird is because I kind of already sort of have a cover for my book, but it's going to be part of a series, and it was kind of like a pre-done cover, so I'm a little iffy because I'd like to make sure that once I have my whole series written, that all the covers are, you know, they flow from one to the next and they all go together. So if you guys know of any cover designers that you really love, go ahead and leave that in the comment section down below. I would be super grateful. Also, let me know what some of your guys' favorite covers are. I'd love to know. I like really simple covers, like the Red Queen series. I like just the crown. Those kinds of covers, so let me know what you guys really like, and I'll be sure to check it out. The next goal, I know I shouldn't say this, but I can feel it being a fail already, and that's to write 50,000 more words in book 2 of my series. Another goal I have pertaining to my channel is to actually post more videos about writing. The next goal is to once again continue making updates to my website. The last goal on my list is actually the most exciting one, and that's to host a giveaway. So there you go, guys. That's it for my goals video. It's not really that's it. This video has probably been super long, and I'm really sorry because I've just been chatting way too much. Regardless though, let me know in the comment section down below, 1, if you have your own booktube channel that you'd like me to check out, 2, if you're a writer, and if you are, let me know what kinds of videos you might want to see, and then 3, what your goals are. Whatever they are, whether they're weekly or monthly, I wish you guys the best of luck in getting them done. But if you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Click the little bell icon so you get notified when I post new videos, and check out some of my videos right over here. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!